I was delighted. I thought, for the first minute they worked really hard. When you come to Peterborough, it's going to be a tough game. They pass the ball really well. They had periods of possession, but we let them have it. We tried to steal it first half, and we got into some good opportunities. But it took us until a little bit further into the game to really get the first goal. And then once we did that, we built on it. So to a man, I thought they were excellent.
Everyone's delighted. It's a hard place to come, Peterborough. They're a good team. Everyone's just delighted that we came and got the result. It was a really, really good result in the end. So everyone's happy in there.
I think that's the best second half performance we've been involved in for a long, long time. We looked very, very secure at the back. Midfield dominated the game, and obviously the boys in the final third did the business, and not just Chuks. I think Aneke worked his socks off, and obviously Kieran with the goal. Harvey was a constant threat. I think all of the boys deserve great credit today.
We had worked all week on a certain shape, and then we came out and Peterborough changed their shape. So right within about 10-15 minutes we decided we had to change it to try and get us foothold in the game, and it was a shape that we've played before with the team, and they managed to pick it up, and I thought they were great at it. After that first 10-15 minute period where we were causing us problems with switching it, we managed to get control of the game, and after that there was no real looking back.
The gaffer, like he does so often, stop their threat, by talking to us a lot at half time and trying to teach us and help us learn how to stop the counter attack when we are on the attack. And I think the boys in midfield did that brilliantly. Potsy and Ed, every time we went forward and the ball broke, they were just there to pick it up and start the attack again, and it makes such a difference because it kills the momentum here, which is usually one of the reasons why it's so tough to play here.
The only way strikers will score goals is if the defence is sorted. So if they're secure at the back, then the strikers have the confidence to go and do what they need to do. They have a freedom to go and get into positions and do things. A couple of goals there are just things that they've decided to do at the spur of the moment. The key for us is that periods in the first half where we were attacking and they were winning and they're breaking on us, that's the one that kills you as a team. So the second half was great because we stopped them doing that at all.
Defensively we were very solid. Even Paul was chipped in with 2 assists. Boys were calling him Mesut Downing on the pitch. I think Walshy and Paul were winning everything. Willow nullified the skillful winger he had on his side. I was getting tight to the skillful winger on my side, and I think it just worked, and everyone knows their responsibilities and their roles, and on and off the ball I think it just clicked today, and it's been coming, and it's 9 goals, isn't it, in 2 games, and to come here and win 4-0, it's a great result.
When I was injured I did a lot of strength work, and I feel like I'm in good shape, and I've come back in good shape, and I feel like it's reward. I've been getting in good positions, and in the earlier games that I came when I was getting chances but not finishing them. But so I'm just delighted that obviously out there I could take a few today, and goals like win games. So obviously me, Kagsy and Harvey scored. So yeah, just happy, because obviously everyone knows I've had a hard time with injuries, and it's good to be back in the team playing, enjoying my football. I'm really enjoying my football, so I just want to keep it going.
Straight, it's been a tough year for Chuks. I've only been here for a couple of months now, but I can see the hard work he's put in and the character he's got. He's a great kid. The players love him, and it's been a hard struggle for him. A lot of people would probably fallen out of the game the way things have happened for him, the injury and the problems he's had. So for him to get that, and you can see right away as soon as he scores that the bond he's got with the team and the fans and everyone's there to try and get hold of him, but it was running away celebrating, so it was a fantastic strike.
And I think a lot of frustration in that shot, but yeah, I say I'm really enjoying my football. Gaffer's been really good to me. The team's playing really well. Obviously I've scored 2 goals, but the team's playing really well. And if we keep on performances, we're going to climb up the league. There's not one player in the team. There's 11. So the team played fantastic today, and we're going to keep it going and just keep winning games and climbing up the league. Yeah.
And I thought that right through the match they signed their heart out. It was you could only hear one set of fans a day, to be honest with you. And it was great, and their job's to try and excite them. Hopefully we did that. Hopefully they're away happy, and hopefully they turn up their numbers next week against Bolton, because it's going to be another massive game for us.
Yeah, they were brilliant. Right from the warm-up we came out and they were hearing their numbers. They got here early. They were brilliant, cheering us on, singing everyone's songs, and it was a really good atmosphere to play in, and it almost felt like a home game sometimes.
The team's playing really well, and I say I'm in the team at the moment, and I said I'll create chances. If I got pace in front of me, I'll create chances, and I can pick a pass. So I feel good. I'm enjoying our football, and I think the team. Do you know what I mean? I think the team's confident at the moment. We've got a good result here. We beat Northampton, so we've got a bit of confidence.
So it'll be a tough game, but like I said, at the moment with the form and the confidence the gaffer's given every single player, not just on the pitch, on the subs bench as well, is going to stand us in good stead playing anyone. So I thoroughly can't wait.